LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. StubHub. Hey Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota. Let's go places.
The LA Galaxy are a team with unlimited potential. Now, with one last chance before the World Cup, LA hopes to reach that potential. Live from the StubHub Center in Carson, California, it's an all-Western Conference clash as the Galaxy get set to battle with Real Salt Lake. Hey, everybody, great to have you along here on Galaxy Radio. I'm Christian Miles. And the World Cup kicks off in just 5 days, and the Galaxy are hoping to head into that big 3-week break on a winning note. But to do so, they'll need to reestablish a positive presence here at home at the StubHub Center, where they've already lost 4 of their 7 games on home soil, the most recent of which, of course, coming 11 days ago, falling short to SC Dallas by an all-too-familiar scoreline of 3-2. And it's been a real struggling time here the last 2 months. Since the big win over LAFC back on March 31st, the Galaxy have lost 4 of their last 5 here in Carson, with just 5 goals scored and 10 goals allowed. The only victory, of course, coming just a little over 2 weeks ago at the expense of the San Jose Earthquakes. But today represents a great opportunity. A victory could see the Galaxy lift themselves potentially from the 8th position to 7th place, overtaking the Houston Dynamo if results do go the Galaxy's way, and more importantly, putting themselves within 2 points of visiting Real Salt Lake. RSL, meanwhile, they've turned their season around. They opened with 7 defeats in their first 11 games, but they roll into Southern California, a team rejuvenated on the back of 3 consecutive wins. 2 of those victories home and away against the struggling Seattle Sounders, sandwiching a May 30th 2-1 triumph over the Houston Dynamo. That came to a screeching halt on Wednesday in a 4th-round U.S. Open Cup loss to Sporting Kansas City, while the Galaxy march on via a 3-1 victory over FC Golden State Force. So indeed, the tide of momentum slightly changing. Real Salt Lake coming in the 4th position on 22 points, finding themselves 2 victories and 5 points above LA in the standings, so it is all to play for. The Galaxy feeling positive. We're going to step aside. When we return, we'll take a closer look at the head-to-head meetings between LA and RSL next on Galaxy Radio.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Find yourself headed to the pitch in a brand new Porsche Panamera. As the goals fly in for the LA Galaxy, Porsche Panameras will be flying out of San Manuel Casino every Thursday in April. Club Serrano members earn entries when you use your Club Serrano card. Play for a chance to drive home this sporty sedan. Get your Club Serrano card today. It's free, so sign up today and start earning entries for your chance to win one of 4 2018 Porsche Panameras. San Manuel Casino. All thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large 1-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
And we are just about 15 minutes away from kickoff between the LA Galaxy and Real Salt Lake. It is the final match for the Galaxy on the MLS calendar before the commencement of the World Cup, which begins in just 5 short days. The Galaxy will get a 21-day break, with the sole exception being a quarterfinal U.S. Open Cup clash up in Portland coming up on Friday, June 15th. This is the 37th time these two have clashed, and Real Salt Lake have had a pretty good run of it against the Galaxy. In fact, they are unbeaten in their last 2 visits, a 1-1 draw last September, and of course coming after one of the poor moments in Galaxy history when they were socked by a 6-2 defeat on the 4th of July, becoming just the second team to record 6 goals at the StubHub Center in Galaxy history. But the Galaxy come in feeling very positive after that 1-1 draw away to the Portland Timbers, the hottest team in Major League Soccer. As the Timbers had won 6 consecutive, they hung on via a goalkeeping masterclass from David Bingham, who pulled off the heroics with 9 huge saves, the only goal coming in the first half from Chris Pontius, who got the start as Ola Kamara was away on international duty, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic began that game on the bench. The 4th round U.S. Open Cup game giving the Galaxy a big lift as well over FC Golden State Force, an amateur team from Northern California. And more positive signs as Bradford Jamison IV made his first appearance of 2018 and actually bagged a goal along with a brace from Ari Lassiter to propel the Galaxy into the Final 8 into that competition. And that, of course, seeing the penultimate game of 6 games in the space of 20 days. It indeed has been no rest for the weary. Galaxy very much looking forward to a long break here during the World Cup. Tonight, marking the 15th anniversary of the StubHub Center. Would you believe it? It was 15 years ago, nearly to the day, when the Galaxy recorded their first ever win here at this facility, 2-0 at the expense of the Colorado Rapids. If they're going to do the same tonight at the expense of visiting Real Salt Lake, well, they're going to have to get their first home win going all the way back to 2016, when the Galaxy managed a 3-1 triumph back in the playoffs in the first round, 3-1, and also taking care of Real Salt Lake that season by 5-2. It's been a long time coming, but the Galaxy slightly depleted. Gio and Jonathan Dos Santos have both officially joined up with Juan Carlos Osorio and the Mexico national team as they get set to commence their World Cup against Germany on June 17th. Another big story, of course, seeing Roman Alessandrini. He is unable to go tonight, not included into the 18. He is out with a hamstring problem. He will join Rolf Felcher, who's still nursing that shoulder problem, as well as Baggio Husidic, who is out with unnamed injuries. So slightly depleted. We'll get a look at a changed lineup once again. It will be the 12th changed lineup, or make that the 13th changed lineup in 14 games for the LA Galaxy this season. So indeed, squad rotation coming into play, and once again, the Galaxy's depth will be tested. Well, we'll talk more about the Galaxy. Real Salt Lake doing pretty good themselves. Mike Petke has come in and revolutionized his team as they find themselves coming into this match in the 4th position. It's a team that has a lot of movement up top, and they can score goals with the best of them. Chiefly amongst them has been the rookie sensation, Stanford grad Corey Baird has come onto this scene undrafted, scoring 4 times in league play, indeed putting himself amongst the Rookie of the Year candidates. He'll be bolstered by the return of Albert Rusnak, who comes back from international duty with Slovakia after missing out on last week's big victory over Seattle, 2-0 at Rio Tinto Stadium. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we return, we'll break down the first team news. Starting lineups are in. First 11's coming up. You're listening to Galaxy Radio.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who believe there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Those who follow their passion and inspire others to do the same. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Discover the Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
And we welcome you back as we get you set for kickoff here. It's the LA Galaxy getting set to lock horns with Real Salt Lake for the first of 2 meetings between these two. Time now to take a look at today's starting 11 presented by Casa Modelo, home of Especial and Negra, quality beers since 1925. And we can confirm a couple of changes for Ziggy Schmidt from the team that took a 1-1 draw out of Portland, Oregon last weekend. Ola Kamara comes in after being away with the Norwegian national team. He comes back in on the left-hand side of midfield, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic gets the start up top as Roman Alessandrini drops out, and that will push Chris Pontius on the right side of midfield. Kamara and Pontius sandwiching Sebastian Lletget, who will play just underneath the big Swedish striker Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's a 4-2-3-1 setup. David Bingham coming off a masterclass performance last weekend in Portland. Dave Romney once again starting at right back. It's an unchanged back for Siani alongside Shelbeck, who had to pass a late game fitness test. Ashley Cole will once again captain this side. It will be Perry Kitchen alongside Servando Carrasco as that double pivot in the center of midfield. And a Galaxy team looking for goals, only amassing 19 in their first 14 so far this season. Very much the same news for Real Salt Lake, also scoring 19 goals so far. They make one change from the team that did emerge victorious 2-0 over the Seattle Sounders last weekend. It's a big change, though. Kyle Beckerman, their usual captain and usual stalwart in the center of midfield, he will lose out as Albert Rusnak comes back in after missing out in the last match in U.S. Open Cup, as well as the last time out in MLS on international duty. The Slovakian designated player with 3 goals and 3 assists. Corey Baird playing up top. We'll see how he performs. It's a 4-2-3-1 setup. We'll see Krylak drop into the Kyle Beckerman position alongside Sonny, the 29-year-old Nigerian. An unchanged back four with Brooks Lennon at right back. Marcelo Silva, the Uruguayan, as well as Pasadena-born Justin Glad by way of the USA Under-20 team in the center of defense, and at left back it will be Danny Acosta, the USA Under-20, born in Honduras. And who else? Nick Raimondo, the all-time MLS record holder in terms of appearances, makes his 467th appearance in MLS, his 467 starts, as well as the career leader in clean sheets, as he has amassed 141 in his long 19-year career. This is a Real Salt Lake team very much feeling like they have turned the tables and looking for bigger and better things, trying to ascend up the standings and possibly move within 1 point of second place FC Dallas. They are dealt a big blow in the midweek, a team that was dealt a 2-0 defeat by Sporting Kansas City, but a team that was largely made up of reserves as well as RLSC Monarchs team. The first team is back and well rested. We shall see if it will pay dividends. They've already amassed 2 clean sheets in their last 3, and when Marcelo Silva and Justin Glad start in the heart of that defense, well, they've only dropped 1 defeat in 13 games and have amassed 5 shutouts in all competitions. So indeed, even though the fact that they have conceded 26 times, it may be a little bit misleading as they're starting to tighten things down at the back, and that can only spell problems here for the Galaxy. We shall see what's in store. The Galaxy, of course, after that big 1-1 win draw against Portland, it felt like a victory, managing to succumb one in the second half, but perhaps stealing all 3 points in a real good defensive showing. They'll need something like that here with Rusnak and Baird very much on form and well rested. It's going to be a good one tonight. These two teams have met on several occasions. In fact, the Galaxy winning 14 of the previous 36 encounters. Real Salt Lake, though, hanging right in with 13 wins in that stretch. Overall, though, despite the fact they've met 7 times in the playoffs, the Galaxy have had the better in the postseason. Overall, the Galaxy with 18 wins in the 43 prior encounters, and pretty impressive here at StubHub with 10 wins in their 19 prior meetings. RSL, though, have recorded more wins here at the StubHub Center away to this LA Galaxy team than they have against any other MLS side, walking out victors on 7 occasions. All right, it is set up for a good one. We're going to take another quick break here on Galaxy Radio. When we return, we'll get down to business. It's an all-Western Conference affair. It's LA and RSL. First half kickoff is next.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. And Toyota. Let's go places.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation '92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate less moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, LA Galaxy fans, get ready for a season of winning. and winning at San Manuel Casino. With over 4,700 slot machines, San Manuel Casino has the most slots in Southern California. And in the month of March, you can ride away in a brand new Corvette Grand Sport convertible with drawings every Thursday night in March. San Manuel Casino. All thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Now the smoke begins to clear at the pregame festivities live at the StubHub Center. It is match day 15 in Major League Soccer for both Real Salt Lake, the visitors, and the home team, the LA Galaxy, separated by 2 victories and 5 points in the Western Conference standings. But more importantly, the final league match for both of these two ahead of a big layoff for the upcoming World Cup. So indeed, everything to play for between these two old rivals who have been locking horns going all the way back to the 2005 campaign when RSL were introduced into Major League Soccer. Galaxy coming in with a record of 5 wins, 2 draws, and 7 defeats. 2 better than that are Real Salt Lake with 7 wins, just 1 draw, but 6 defeats. However, it's a team that's taken maximum points off the back of 3 consecutive wins. Real Salt Lake, despite that loss in the midweek to Sporting Kansas City in the U.S. Open Cup, they fancy their chances. They haven't lost on their last 2 trips here to StubHub, and indeed looking to continue their rich vein of form. The Galaxy have been patchy and inconsistent. We can't tell you a big victory against FC Golden State Force on Wednesday came on the heels off a confidence-lifting 1-1 draw away to Portland. But at home, the Galaxy have left a lot to be desired. 3 wins and 4 defeats in their first 7. They need to establish dominance and make the StubHub Center a fortress, a place where teams are scared to play. Real Salt Lake will begin attacking the West End in their usual road strip of Burgundy tonight, officially known as the Claret and Cobalt, and it will be Sebastian Lletget and the LA Galaxy making 2 changes from the 1-1 draw at Portland, attacking the East End in their home white strip. Indeed, wanting to take maximum points, the Galaxy, for just the 6th time in 15 games. Victory is paramount for Ziggy Schmid and company. Notable absentees, Gio Dos Santos as well as Jonathan. No Roman Alessandrini, out with a hamstring problem, while Baggio Husidic continues to nurse an unspecified lower body extremity injury, while Rolf Felcher is out with his torn right shoulder. He could be back as soon as late July, but that's a long time coming. Galaxy, first and foremost, get us underway. Real Salt Lake will take possession here, and a strong start imperative. Remember, when the Galaxy do score first, they have yet to lose on those 5 occasions with 4 victories in that stretch. When they concede first, now that's been the big problem. It's happened 8 times, and they've only taken victory once, that being in the huge win over LAFC just a little over 2 months ago here at StubHub. Near side throw in for Ashley Cole, trying to link up with Ola Kamara, who couldn't get his first touch. A handball against Servando Carrasco goes unwitnessed by the referee. And we play on as the Galaxy looking to build some good possession. Ted Unkel, the 40-year-old, will oversee things as the man in the middle, his 6th season as an MLS referee, and one of 7 American men qualified as a FIFA referee. So indeed, vastly experienced. Kamara trying to head it forward into the RSL half and link up with Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and that is a big talking point here amongst the media and during the build-up this week. How will Kamara, the Norwegian, and the Swede Ibrahimovic forge that partnership, trying to get on the same page and really create a good understanding? It just hasn't been there in long spurts so far this young campaign, but still a lot of soccer remaining to be played in 2018. RSL take control and venture into the Galaxy half. Here's Sonny, the Nigerian, part of a tandem in the center of the park along with the Croatian Damir Krajlak, who will drop in place of the injured Kyle Beckerman, who misses out on the trip to Los Angeles with a groin problem. Sonny in possession, dropping it back to the center of that defense for Marcelo Silva, the Uruguayan, who joined last May from Spanish second division side Zaragoza. Brooks Lennon operating at right back, dropping into a more defensive role. Injuries have really depleted Real Salt Lake in the back, missing out on Tony Beltran, who continues to nurse that knee injury. He's a sorely missed presence at right back, along with Jordan Allen. DeMar Phillips, a big loss as well, along with Sean Barry, and of course Beckerman, the captain. Here's Michael Ciani. We get his first touch back to Bingham, who's really shown a maturity and has grown immensely in the last few games. Now in his first season after spending the previous 7 with the San Jose Earthquakes. It's a touch now for Servando Carrasco. And here's Dave Romney sending it past the halfway line. Heavy on the first touch is Carrasco, but the Galaxy get it back and it pops out wide. Sebastian Lletget crossing, trying to pick out Ola Kamara. And it sails over the Norwegian's head, but he's supported by Ashley Cole on the edge of the box. Gets a decent cross in, but it's cut out nicely by the RSL back 4. You can tell a strong start has been stressed. But Jurgen Schelvek, he's come all the way out to midfield, making a hash of it here and conceding possession to the number 7, Jefferson Savarino, the Venezuelan winger. This is a team that has a lot of pace in attacking areas, specifically with Jefferson Savarino and Joao Plata, the Ecuadorian, on the left-hand side. They'll touch it in now for Busnak, their designated player, who'll operate in center and trying to become that creative fulcrum just behind the Stanford rookie Corey Baird. And it's a free kick halfway into the LA Galaxy territory, and Real Salt Lake trying to unhinge this Galaxy team. Galaxy have conceded just once or twice from free kick situations so far this season, and RSL have only managed to capitalize from free kick dead balls on one occasion so far. Hoping their luck will change. This will be the number 14 standing over it right now. And that one sent up by Rusnak. And drops out and wrestled to the ground by Jefferson Savarino is Ola Kamara, who's earned the free kick. And a little time-wasting tactic going witnessed by referee Ted Unkel. He has a bit of a warning for Joao Plata. He just tapped it back to David Bingham. Galaxy back on home soil as far as MLS play is concerned for the first time since that loss to FC Dallas, 3-2, 11 days ago. Game that was perhaps closer than they're not as close as the scoreline indicated. Zlatan Ibrahimovic getting 2 second-half goals, but FC Dallas really dictating much of the play and leading 3-0 deep into the second half. But the Galaxy have gotten deep into the RSL half, but the flag will go up. It's going to be offside against Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and once again imploring Kamara to play it quicker. That's something we've seen bubbling to the surface with Zlatan Ibrahimovic, his growing frustration with some of his teammates. I can tell you, he's quite the opposite character in the locker room, where he's immensely popular with the guys One of the nicest you'll ever meet. Going on the field, he takes on that persona as the Lion of Los Angeles. And he has roared on several occasions. Zlatan, of course, with those 2 goals against SC Dallas, bringing his total up to 5 in MLS in his truncated first season in the league. He'll come out on a throw now for the Galaxy. Check that and make that for RSL. Not exactly a breakneck start to this. Here's Savarino operating on the near right-hand side, but given away, and it drops kindly to the feet of the French defender, Michael Ciani. Some speculation as to whether Jurgen Schielbeck was going to be able to make the starting 11 tonight. He's nursing a slight nagging hamstring problem, but he does pass a late fitness test and now starts his 15th consecutive match. He's the only Galaxy player to play every minute in the outfield so far in MLS play this season. David Bingham, of course, the other player, having appeared in each and every minute so far in 2018. So RSL get it back. They'll send it back to the old reliable Nick Raimondo. He's been there and done that, the 38-year-old. On his 19th year as an MLS professional, going back to the old Miami Fusion days. For the Galaxy capitalize now. Central for Leggett. Carrasco will work the point of switch now. Forward for Chris Pontius, who's playing on the right-hand side, and the back heel just didn't come off for Ibrahimovic. It comes out for Plata, who tries to send it forward for the rookie Corey Baird. He's onside. He's gotten in behind Michael Ciani. It's Baird who will wait for the cavalry to ride, puts it on that right foot. Baird trying to cross for Rusnak, who got his first touch all wrong. He was sitting on the edge of the 6-yard box, and all he had to do was steer the volley on target, but he sent it across the face of goal. He'd love to have that one back. Perhaps a hint of rust, at least at the club level, as Rusnak, of course, appearing for Slovakia. And the first shot fired in by Rusnak, the Slovakian. He featured for his country in a 2-1 defeat by Morocco last Friday in a game that was held in Geneva, Switzerland, ahead of Morocco's impending World Cup campaign. Actually had an assist after coming on as a sub at halftime. And he's got an immense pedigree and will play just underneath Corey Baird. A similar tactical setup in a 4-2-3-1 for head coach Mike Petke. Sebastian Leggett, though, wide on the right-hand side for the Galaxy. Perry Kitchen looking to boss it, but he has his pocket picked by Plata now. And here come RSL, trying to go up against this high line for the Galaxy as Romney gives chase, and he'll send it back to his keeper, David Bingham, who hits it first time, but pops it up high. Carrasco on it, but just hindered from behind on the touch. And here comes RSL. Couple of changes tonight for Mike Petke. I mentioned Rusnak, but Salcedo also coming in there, homegrown player, providing some attacking punch. It's come out wide on the right for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but he's beaten to it by Marcelo Silva. LA keep possession behind Pontius now. Ibra on the touch, about 30 yards away from goal, trying to go over the top for Kamara, who'd reverted to that number 9 role, which is his more natural position. Wide on the right now for Leggett. Tight quarters with Servando Carrasco. Good run here. This from Leggett onside as Pontius gets it wide but whips it in straight off the head of Justin Glad, the young 21-year-old defender. And it's a good cross once again from Pontius, but repelled. And this is a Real Salt Lake team coming under heavy pressure early on, just 10 minutes in. But no harm done. And that long diagonal sent, easily touched by Romney, back to Bingham, who will opt for Jurgen Schielbeck. Ashley Cole playing very much advanced on this left-hand side. Of the two fullbacks, he'll be the more attacking between he and the likes of Dave Romney. The utility man has done yeoman's work on the right-hand side of this Galaxy back four. They've tried to find the missing piece of the puzzle since the injury of Rolf Felcher early on this season. Schielbeck, big Norwegian. It's a real brawny physical presence at the heart of that Galaxy defense, but some problems distributing out of the back. And part of the problem is you can't tell if you've seen the Galaxy is their link between defense and midfield and just stringing their entire lines together. Haven't had that cohesion and fluidity from back to front. Meanwhile, Brooks Lennon wins it, sends it forward for Rusnak on the halfway line. He's supported by Sonny, as he's known, officially Steven Sunday, the 29-year-old Nigerian, now in his third season. It'll go back to the keeper, Ramondo, slightly pressured by Ibrahimovic, playing that lone striker role tonight. Risky ball across the face of that back four from RSL, a little lackadaisical, but last off of Ashley Cole. Big night tonight, the 15th anniversary from the opening of the StubHub Center. It was 15 years ago, back on June 7th of 2003, when the Galaxy emerged 2-0 victors in the very first home game played here over the Colorado Rapids. Hard to believe it's been that long. I remember being here on opening day when the likes of Pele was here for the opening ceremony and festivities. Sonny drops it back for Ramondo. Under some pressure of his own, the touch from Krylak. Sends it to the left back tonight. Danny Acosta couldn't string the possession together. They'll opt to the center for Rusnak, who's dropped into a deeper role. Just underneath that center circle. And near side to the right back, Brooks Lennon. He can knock it around with the best of him. Changed their style since the old Jason Christ days. But they do like to keep it on the floor. Team that's not exactly blessed in terms of physical size, but they do have a technical ability, and they have pace and movement. They can unhinge any defense. Like the Galaxy, they've scored 19 goals in 14 games. Not exactly setting the world alight, but they put together some decent performances, putting 5 in their last 3 games. Here's Lennon now in the middle for Rusnak. He's pulling the strings just underneath Corey Baird, and a cheap giveaway from the Slovakian. Happily claimed by Cole, but possession short-lived as it falls right back to the feet of Brooks Lennon. Galaxy trying to remain compact. Remember, just 4 clean sheets so far this season. Trying to slide it through, and Shelbeck just gets a touch in, or Jefferson Savarino is going to be in on the right-hand side of the penalty area. First corner of the evening, and it will be away with Real Salt Lake. And while they have managed to turn their corner, their away record, Real Salt Lake has left a bit to be desired. Just 4 points from their 6 games on their travels, 1 win and 5 defeats. Only Minnesota United and Colorado, along with Toronto SC and Montreal, have a worse record on their travels. Good delivery this time from Rusnak. It drops in the front, and Silva can't get to it. And it's Shelbeck who is victimized by the Uruguayan defenders. So a free kick inside the Galaxy's 6-yard box for LA. In stark contrast to the home record here for the Galaxy, who have taken 9 points from their 7 games here at StubHub. The victories coming against San Jose, as I mentioned, and that unforgettable win at the end of March against LAFC. And a long time coming since opening day triumph over the Portland Timbers, 2-1. Just 1 win in their last 5 here at StubHub. Yet to string back-to-back wins here at the StubHub Center this season, as it comes out wide for Chris Pontius, trying to backheel it through for Leggett, who's gotten inside the attacking third, supported well by Pontius. Hits it first time. Carrasco leaves it back for Kammer. I thought was right behind him. The Norwegian sends it wide on the right, and here comes Pontius again. Gets a good cross. Ibra rises and goes over the back of Brooks Lennon. His header was certainly acrobatic, but nothing coming about as it sails out of play. Ibrahimovic made contact, but it skips out wide, and it will be a goal kick for Nick Ramondo. And he's certainly got the athleticism, Ibra, even at 36 years of age, and he got some hops all the way over the back. He went over the top of Brooks Lennon. Almost like an NBA player dunking over a defender. Sultan Ibrahimovic laying out full throttle early on. Perhaps some questioning criticism in the media this week that Ibra may be better as a substitute coming off the bench. However, I sincerely doubt that will happen. And the Galaxy, meanwhile, have got themselves a free kick, and it will be Zlatan standing over it. He rattled the crossbar against SC Dallas early last month. He's been a menace on the set-piece opportunities. Went through a spell where he had about one shot on target in 4 games. But that came to an end 11 days ago here when he struck twice against FC Dallas. And they've worked it long for Kamara, who's dropped up to the center now. Ibrahimovic sends it wide, and the active Pontius will not beat Danny Acosta to it on the left-hand side of this Real Salt Lake defense. There's Sebastian Salcedo, shouldered off of it by the big Swede, and it'll be a throw-in for the Galaxy inside the RSL half. Dave Romney now. And the Galaxy being in port. It's real sloppy giveaway in the center of the park from Servando Carrasco. Sonny now drops it back. Awkward ball for Marcelo Silva, who goes to the right, and Brooks Lennon. Jefferson Savarino working the triangles and walking the tightrope on this right-hand side. The little Venezuelan has gotten himself free. 1v1 against Schielbeck. Puts in a decent ball, but it's cleared away by Michael Ciani. The big 6'4" Frenchman is a hulking presence in the center of the park for the Galaxy. And meanwhile, a man down. It's Ola Kamara at midfield, who just collided with an RSL player. And the Galaxy medical staff quickly on to the scene. Well, we've got a moment. Fans' LA Galaxy season ticket membership deposits for the 2019 campaign are now available. Fans who place a $50 deposit can ensure access to prime seating locations at the best rates. Place your deposit today and receive a complimentary scarf. Visit lagalaxy.com/since96 for more info. Certainly hope that Ola Kamara is all right. He took a nasty spill here just in front of the 4th official. And they're checking him. Remember, MLS strictly adhering to concussion protocol. Galaxy have already been victim to concussion as Bradford Jamison IV suffered one back in January in the early stages of preseason. But the good news is Bradford is back and available as he makes the bench tonight, still awaiting his MLS debut in 2018. Good to see Kamara come off under his own power, but clutching the back of his neck. Really took an awful spill as he went up and just landed awkwardly. Some pain in the neck area. Just jarred himself as he braced his fall with his right elbow. So the Galaxy temporarily down to 10 men as it comes out wide on the left-hand side for the Real Salt Lake left back, Danny Acosta. A Honduran-born wide player. Really trying to plug the gaps for a depleted Real Salt Lake team that has conceded 26 times in league play. That's 3 more than the Galaxy. The 3rd worst defensive record coming into today in all of MLS. And it's Kamara who tried to flick it forward for Sebastian Lletget on this left-hand side, but goalkeeper Nick Romando had that one read all the way. High pressure, meanwhile, and it goes back to the RSL keeper. Wide on the left now. Acosta sending it forward, but Perry Kitchen perfectly positioned underneath it to head it forward. Free kick at midfield as Krylak, the Croatian, who's playing a little more withdrawn with the inclusion of Rusnak, was the man fouled. So this one really is yet to roar to life in the first 20 minutes. No chances for either team. It's been slow, it's been methodical, not exactly scintillating champagne soccer, but still plenty of time remaining. So the free kick will go back 10 yards, then previously placed inside the Real Salt Lake half, standing over Justin Glad. The kid was born in Pasadena and has been a big part of the RSL defense, playing every minute of the campaign. Corey Baird dropping into a deeper role right on the left-hand side for Rusnak, who makes it a little precarious. Zlatan was closing in. RSL keep possession, however. They've had a pretty good spell of it. Brooks Lennon feeling the pressure from Ashley Cole, who's stormed forward. That will push Schielbeck into a wider role on this left-hand side in support of the English and LA Galaxy captain. Long ball searching out the likes of Rusnak, but tended to beautifully by Shelbeck. He's a real ball-playing center half if there ever was one. Smooth as you like on the ball, and it's popped out wide on the near side. Here comes Ashley Cole, head up, good-looking cross, trying to pick out Ibrahimovic, and Acosta just got in front of the Galaxy striker to volley it back to Nick Romando. No back pass there. Quick distribution by the RSL keeper, but intercepted once again. Shelbeck quickly onto the scene as he crosses the halfway line, looking to conjure up something going forward now. Sebastian Lletget gets it wide on the left. He's onside, puts in a great-looking ball just out in front of Ola Kamara as Nick Romando was caught in no man's land. He came to it but couldn't get to it in time. So RSL spared the blushes, as they say, and some early embarrassment. That can only leave their coach, Mike Pecky, to scratch his head in dismay. Long diagonal ball, trying to pick out the likes of Plata, nicely headed away and cut out by David Romney. Servando Carrasco at midfield as Ibrahimovic drops very deep. Galaxy really could use a good spell of possession right about now. They've had good spells of possession, but as I say, you want possession with a purpose, and you want to create chances. It's a team that struggled at times to create chances. They want to get one now, and it's Pontius sending it out in front. He's been real positive on this right-hand side for the Galaxy early on, but his cross bounces into the gloves of the awaiting Nick Romando. Things starting to open up slightly. Here's Sonny. Player had spent some time with Valencia, playing in the lower divisions of Spain before making his way to MLS back in 2016. Actually spent some time with the Spanish Youth International system before switching his senior allegiances to Nigeria. Long searching ball over the top. This could be problematic. Salcedo is in, but closed down well by Dave Romney. Did well to backtrack. Romney very good on the defensive side of the ball. Here's Krylak, the Croatian, looking to pull the strings. Drops it back, squares it for Rusnak, who thought about a long-range opportunity, but he has his pocket picked by Sebastian Lletget, and the counterattack is on for the Galaxy, but it's stemmed by some astute defending by Justin Glad, and RSL win it back. Rusnak just buzzing about underneath Corey Baird. He'll switch it wide on the right to this near side for the fullback Lennon, who's joined in on the attack. Lennon, of course, formerly on the books at Liverpool, making his loan permanent to RSL this season. Offside against Real Salt Lake defender. Lennon got a call-up from the interim USA head coach Dave Sarakin in January ahead of a friendly against Bosnia-Herzegovina, but did not feature. Lennon getting some time to run out. Can play wide on the right in midfield as well, but plugging the gap on the right-hand side of defense due to the absence of Tony Beltran, who is out for the season with a knee injury, which did require surgery. And Lennon can't clear. Big mistake this. Pressured by Sebastian Lletget. Lletget, of course, denied the call-up by the U.S. men's national team by the LA Galaxy due to perhaps having a depleted core of central midfielders. Remember, Husidic out with injury, and the Dos Santos brothers away with Mexico. Shelbeck, meanwhile, in possession for Ibrahimovic. Two Scandinavians combining to good effect, dropping it back for Ciani, who looks up, hits one diagonal. Flag stays down for Pontius, who gets ahead to it, but it only drops as far as Sebastian Salcedo. And here comes RSL trying to go the direct route, but out comes David Bingham all the way to the edge of his penalty area. Good reading of the game by the Galaxy keeper. Romney is trying to link. Lletget's dropped back into central midfield, and he relieved the pressure to Ciani, who sends it over for Shelbeck. Shelbeck likes to hit those long diagonals, and the Galaxy looking more direct over the top for Ibrahimovic, who wins the header. It drops to the feet on the second ball by Servando Carrasco. Onside, Pontius slides it up for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who loses his footing under the challenge from Acosta. And it's going to be a corner kick for the Galaxy, their first of the evening. While we've got a moment, Galaxy fans, save time and skip the lines of the new LA Galaxy app. With the Galaxy app, fans can purchase concessions and merchandise directly from their seat. Download the Galaxy app on the iTunes or at Google Play stores today. First corner of the evening for the LA Galaxy. Trying to score for the third time from a corner kick situation so far this season. The referee spotting some pushing and shoving inside the penalty area and awarding the free kick back to Real Salt Lake. Dave Romney getting a little over-aggressive with Justin Glad. See that all too often on free kicks as well as corner kick situations. You can really pick your poison. A lot of pushing, grabbing, and holding from both the Galaxy and RSL. So Glad reestablishing order for Real Salt Lake in terms of possession. Here's Lennon. They've had a good spell of it so far. Dropping central is Jefferson Savarino, who's been largely a silent figure. The Galaxy a little disoriented at the back. Not exactly cohesive. High pressure now from Real Salt Lake. Sielbeck locates Servando Carrasco, who continues to start. Back to Michael Ciani. Galaxy in search of home victory number 4. Romney. You really got to look at this Galaxy schedule though and really take this record with a grain of salt. Look at the way things have gone this season. It's been a tough run in terms of schedule for the Galaxy. 10 of their 14 games, now make it 11 of 15, have come against MLS teams in the top 6 of either conference. Those are 9 teams in all. Only managed to take 8 points from those 30 points possible, so some room for improvement, but it has been an unkind schedule. Losing to Atlanta, New York City FC, Sporting Kansas City, FC Dallas twice. Positives, though, being 4 points taken against the likes of the Portland Timbers and that draw up in Vancouver at the end of March, resulting in their first clean sheet, the first of 4 so far this season. RSL bossing it in possession. Lennon crosses the halfway line, and the right back puts his head up. Streaking run put in by Buffalo Salcedo, closed down by Romney, who's come all the way to the left-hand side from his right back spot. Lennon, though, keeps it alive for RSL. Salcedo. Salcedo very happy to come back, I'm sure, to LA, a native of the San Fernando Valley, 21-year-old, making his 11th appearance and 4th start of the campaign. Savarino tries to head it forward, and Romney wins it back. He's been an active presence at the back. Good coverage that time for Ashley Cole. And off on a run now goes Sebastian Lletget, trying to slide it forward for Camara. Can't get to it before Silva did. Good piece of defending from the Real Salt Lake center back. Camara just trying to get to it here. Remember, Camara not playing his usual natural role as a number 9, and that's been pretty much the story since Zlatan Ibrahimovic signed with the Galaxy back in March. After a year and a half with Manchester United, so a throw-in here in the attacking third for the Galaxy. On the near side, Ashley Cole wearing the captain's armband tonight once again. Here's Camara, just eludes the challenge on the edge of the box. Cross is cut out nicely by the Real Salt Lake defense. Corey Baird all the way back near the edge of his own penalty area. And Savarino with a head up trying to pick out the run of the Real Salt Lake rookie, but it's a good piece of defending from Michael Ciani. I'll tell you what, Ciani's had his moments stepping out of that back 4 and leaving the Galaxy to lose their shape and become disoriented at times defensively, but he's held the line well tonight. Meanwhile, the flag had gone up against Zlatan Ibrahimovic as a long ball was sent forward by Ciani. Ibrahimovic giving the linesman a piece of his mind as well. New side for Brooks Lennon. As they take possession over. Kyle Atkins, Jeffrey Greason, the linesman tonight. The fourth official, Alejandro Mariscal, up in the booth. As the VAR is the experienced Kevin Terry. And here comes Real Salt Lake. Operating on the left-hand side, dropping his shoulders. Salcedo blows right past Romney. Here's Carrasco, who has to cover, and didn't he do well? And it was a good run from Salcedo, who made his way to the byline, beating Romney for pace. And he has earned Real Salt Lake their second corner of the evening. It's a big corner, this. Galaxy, as we mentioned, they've only conceded once on corner kicks so far. Good ball put in. Headed away by Ibrahimovic, of all people. It drops for Sonny. He'll send a cross in. The header forward. Unfortunately for Real Salt Lake, Krylock couldn't steer it on target. Scary moment for the Galaxy, but really no harm done. Well, we've got a moment. Fans, come celebrate the 4th of July with your LA Galaxy as they take on DC United on Wednesday, July 4th at 7:30. Be sure to stick around after the match here at StubHub Center to watch the Galaxy's annual post-game fireworks show. Tickets starting for as low as $30. Secure yours before they're gone at lagalaxy.com/tickets. Good crowd tonight. Good send-off for the Galaxy. Seems to be a real positive vibe here in Carson, despite the telling circumstances in the games played here recently. The build-up leaving something to be desired by Real Salt Lake, allowing the Galaxy to get a foothold now as Romney tries to send it forward for Ibrahimovic, whose first touch just let him down. Here's Krylock, who's dropped into his own half, sends it forward, but intercepted by Perry Kitchen. Down goes Salcedo, and a free kick at half field for Real Salt Lake. Four points taken from the two games by Real Salt Lake here at StubHub last year. 1-1 draw at the end of September, and coming on 2 months after that 6-2 thumping by Real Salt Lake. Rusnak actually on target. Ironically, in that late September game, LA cruising to victory, but 5 minutes into stoppage time, it was a sucker punch dealt by Kyle Beckerman as RSL snuck out of Carson with a share of the points. Rusnak, supported by Jefferson Savarino. Sebastian Salcedo, they call him Bofo. He'll be supported by Rusnak. Everything going through the Slovakian tonight. Near side for Brooks Lennon. He's trying to make an impression on Mike Petke. Team that's really finding stability as Petke was brought in last year. Started in rocky fashion. As I mentioned, there's 7 defeats in contrast to 4 wins. And rather 3 wins and 1 draw early on. They weren't setting the world on fire, but they have really turned the corner. And it's Siani who nearly got tied up in possession by Corey Baird. Holds up a hand and says, my bad. Scary moment because Baird would have been in 1v1 against David Bingham. And that's not good news, folks. Meanwhile, here comes Seba Leggett forward. In between the lines is Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who's dropped deep out wide on the right-hand side. Here's Pontius. He'll need a good cross. Held up. Closed down by Danilo Acosta. Supported, though, by David Romney. Galaxy like to create their first solid chance. It's forward now for Ola Camara. Back for Leggett, just on the edge of the box for Carrasco. Back heels it through the cross, though, leaving a bit to be desired as it ricochets out of play. But the Galaxy will get their second corner of the evening. It was a good run forward from Carrasco. Methodical, slow build-up that really didn't see too much pace involved, but it was clever from LA. They've had that at times, but in fleeting spells, they can play some beautiful one-touch and open up those triangles, but just hasn't developed into consistent cohesion for LA. I mentioned the 19 goals they've scored. They've been held scoreless on 3 occasions this season in their first 14 matches. So we'll see what's in the cards here. Sebastian Leggett standing over the corner. Off the outswinger, keeper stays on his line. Romney can't get to the header. Well defended by Real Salt Lake. And They look to initiate the counterattack behind Sebastian Salcedo, whose head is up. Corey Baird streaking down the field. Good early ball. The flag was down, but Baird's first touch wasn't that impressive and lays out Ashley Cole. A rookie mistake and not the finest hour from the Real Salt Lake striker. Also enjoying a homecoming after growing up in the Escondido area. Had a chance to catch Corey Baird throughout his entire collegiate career, and it was very impressive. He could play a wide role or up top. Spent some time, of course, with Jordan Morris and Tomas Hilliard Arce, winning 3 consecutive NCAA titles under head coach Jeremy Gunn, who's really built a wonderful program up in Palo Alto. Going to be a little bit of a pipeline for MLS. Good to see the collegiate game still thriving. Acosta now for Rosnack. High pressure from the Galaxies. The midfield comes to show. Crosses into Galaxy territory, and the safe approach taken by Dave Romney as it comes out to play. Quick on the throw-in now. Salcedo over the back of Romney. It was Baird who was in, but once again, too heavy on the first touch. The Galaxy get it back now, and we'll see Michael Ciani find Servando Carrasco. Carrasco now making his 5th start. Came on as a sub in the last 7 minutes on Wednesday. And now making his 3rd consecutive appearance in the first 11 for Ziggy Schmid. Largely due to the absence of both Giovanni and Jonathan Dos Santos. Certainly wish them the best with Mexico as they embark on their real difficult group stage. First game, Germany, the defending World Cup champions. But Ibrahimovic has done well to link up with Ola Kamara, who's flared out to the right-hand side. Just not coming off right now for Ola and Zlatan. Nevertheless, at last off of the RSL defenders, so the third corner of the evening arising now for the hosts. Can they take a bite out of a Real Salt Lake team that has conceded 3 times on corner kicks so far this season? We shall see. Is Kamara to be applauded for his work rate? Leggett once again standing over it. Beware the outswinger. No one marking up at the near post for RSL. It's a great-looking delivery, but off the head of Marcelo Silva. And the Galaxy will have another one. Second chance now for Leggett and co. 38th minute. Romney forward along with Ciani. Pontius amongst the heavy timber. Sjolvek has stayed back as the lone defender at the back. This could be a huge pivotal moment right now in this game. It's lacked a lot of attacking inspiration. It's one of those games you think a dead ball could really define it. Mike Pecky, meanwhile, continues to plead his case with the 4th official and the alternate referee. Pecky, always a vociferous one, the former New York Red Bulls head coach. So Leggett standing over it on the 39th minute. Is this the moment for the Galaxy? Great delivery. Zlatan heads it down, but straight to the defeat of the defense. It goes right back into the mixer and drops in for Acosta, who sends it forward for Corey Baird. Great first touch from the rookie, and he's got one with him. Hard running from Sebastian Salcedo, but it's a poor ball. Blocked by Jorgen Sjolvek, putting an end to that counterattack. Sjolvek has really acquitted himself well, despite an early stumble. Here's Pontius. Galaxy in the ascendancy, as they say, enjoying a real good period. Just settling in and establishing some dominance. Just trying to establish some potency with this greater spell of possession. That's the secret. They haven't put a shot on target as of yet. Neither keeper forced to make a save so far. Here's Carrasco, wide on the right-hand side. It's come for Pontius. He's supported by Dave Romney, hovering just past the halfway line. And Ciani will astutely head it back. Good header from the Frenchman to his keeper, David Bingham, who will sit on the edge of his own penalty box. Carrasco comes back to get it, heads up for Sebastian Leggett. Great first touch from him, sends it fluidly forward for Ola Kamara, the Norwegian. pushes forward on. Kamara involved in international duty on Wednesday. Came on as a sub at halftime in a 1-0 win for Norway over World Cup-bound Panama. That match in Oslo. It's a well-traveled schedule is merciless for these international players at this time of year. More so for those players coming from nations not involved in the World Cup. Remember, the countries not involved in the World Cup don't mandatory receive their players from their club teams due to the fact that it is not an international FIFA fixture date. And while we've got a moment, soccer fans, advance your soccer skills with the LA Galaxy this summer in our youth soccer camps. Camps are offered in various locations around Southern Cal for all ages, skill levels, and positions. For more info and registration, all you have to do is go to youth.com or youth.lagalaxy.com. And here comes Ibra. This is danger for RSL. Cuts it back. Here comes the big sweep. Ibra looking for some magic, sends it in. It's Perry Kitchen and a wonder save. The wall of Wasatch. Nick Raimondo with a brilliant stop on Perry Kitchen. Did just enough to hinder the former DC United man. It was a beautiful ball played through by Ibrahimovic. Nearly a late first half goal from the Galaxy, who's starting to percolate right now and develop that understanding in the attacking third. Good to see that coming together. Just trying to keep it going on a consistent basis. And that's been the trick. Here's Carrasco, meanwhile, looking to build something positive. Ibrahimovic flares out. He's onside. Kamara central, and it's Silva who gets his foot in. Galaxy looking dangerous when they go direct. That's the element that they do have. Ziggy Schmid saying in the build-up to this week's match that, hey, we do play more direct, but when you've got a 6'5" world-class striker playing as your number 9, that's sometimes the way you approach it. Cole now. Here's the Galaxy. Looking calm and composed. High pressure on David Bingham. Schielbeck wide on the left-hand side as Cole is forward, forced to succumb possession, given away by the Norwegian. Here's Brooks Lennon for Sonny. Not a lot of action here in the first half. No shots on target as of yet. Back to Real Salt Lake goalkeeper Nick Raimondo from Montclair, California. The UCLA man back in the late 90s. Jefferson Savarino. Well closed down, a combative Perry Kitchen. That's how you do it. Played that number 6 role to perfection right there. The consummate destroyer wins possession back for the Galaxy, who stroke it forward now for Seba Leggett. Cole now just past the halfway line. They need some inspiration. It's a high block right now from RSL. Can LA break that line is the question. Kitchen wide on this left-hand side. Links up nicely with Leggett, who lets it run, but it drifts over the touchline. It will be a throw-in for RSL. Coming up at halftime. Let's take a look at the stats, get you updated on what else is transpiring in Major League Soccer. 10 games today, plus 1 on the international front, as the USA drew against France. So Baird touches it back. Here's Jefferson Savarino, who's been largely absent. Lennon with a cultured back heel for Silva. Some flash at the back for RSL. Here's Glad, part of that central defensive tandem alongside Silva. Those two, of course, have only lost once in their 13 games. It is a partnership at the back. Brooks Lennon head up, trying to pick out Baird. Baird runs, heads onto it, but couldn't muster enough power. It's a tame header in the end, but he found the gap between Romney and Ciani. That's really the first one sent on target. And the first save Bingham has had to make. He's been largely untested, as has Nick Raimondo. So just 1 minute of stoppage time added on here as we head into the allotted period, but it looks as though there'll be a little bit more now. Sebastian Lletget is down at midfield, receiving attention from the LA Galaxy medical staff. That's not a good sign. Sebastian Lletget was called up, as I mentioned, by Dave Sarakin for that friendly in France, which was earlier today, but the Galaxy refusing to let their national team player go. Raised a few eyebrows. I'm sure Seba wasn't too pleased with it. But a chance to help out his club. They could use his help right now as they are a little threadbare in central midfield. So Seba will come off. The Galaxy temporarily down to 10 men. And they'll send it back to David Bingham here. And so 1 minute of stoppage time has expired. Referee Ted Uncle with a quick glance at the watch. Michael Ciani will bring it up now for the Galaxy. Here's Schielbeck. Trying to hit it long once again for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. That's going to do it. The first half is in the books. Largely uneventful. The first shot on target not coming until the stroke of halftime on a tame header from Corey Baird. The Galaxy going direct at times, but it has yielded little fruit. They put together some slick moves on occasion, but still looking for some consistent flow and understanding going forward. So halftime here at StubHub in the final game ahead of the 3-week World Cup break for the Galaxy. Our scoreline reads the LA Galaxy 0, Real Salt Lake 0 here on Galaxy Radio.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal, your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Get excited for pizza, Galaxy fans, because Papa John's has a Galaxy Game Day offer for you. All season long on every Galaxy Game Day, enjoy 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price every Galaxy game day with promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Shasta. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy. It has to be Shasta.
And we welcome you back to the StubHub Center, the final game before the World Cup break. And so far, so good for the LA Galaxy. Not exactly setting the world on fire right now. Scoreless against the fourth-place team in the Western Conference, Real Salt Lake, in a match that has really left a lot to be desired in terms of attacking chances and forward play. The creativity has not been there, and the pace of this game has resembled molasses in winter more times than not. Officially, the Galaxy credited with a shot on target by the MLS Statistics Board, but I really had yet to witness it. The first shot, of course, for Real Salt Lake coming towards the end of the first half from Corey Bear, but other than that, not much offered going forward. The halftime report, of course, is brought to you by StubHub. Hey, fans. Next time you want to grab Galaxy seats, get the StubHub app. Not only will you find seats you'll love, whenever you want, you can find the best seat for your buck when you sort by best value. So get the StubHub app today. Big game here, this, and Real Salt Lake meeting the Galaxy for the first of two meetings. These two will tangle at Rio Tinto coming up in September, but Real Salt Lake coming in off the back of 3 consecutive wins. It's been shutdown city for Mike Petke's men, a team that is not renowned for its defense and really given few attacking chances to the Galaxy as they go in search of their third clean sheet in 4 games. For the Galaxy, it's been a method of going long and direct, chiefly targeting Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Ola Kamara, trying to get onto those second balls. Some positive moments down the right-hand side as Chris Pontius was an active presence early on, putting in some good crosses and able to get in behind the left back, Danny Acosta. However, it was Real Salt Lake able to play their way back into it and get some possession going, but nothing too serious. Some shaky moments at the back for the Galaxy, but then the Galaxy in the last quarter of an hour, the better team, bossing possession, taking a little bit of the sting out of the Real Salt Lake approach, but still plenty of room for improvement. Halftime here at StubHub, LA 0, RSL 0. There's more coming up on the halftime show here on Galaxy Radio. Stay with us.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
Of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. Power up like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Find yourself headed to the pitch in a brand new Porsche Panamera. As the goals fly in for the LA Galaxy, Porsche Panameras will be flying out of San Manuel Casino every Thursday in April. Club Serrano members earn entries when you use your Club Serrano card. Play for a chance to drive home this sporty sedan. Get your Club Serrano card today. It's free, so sign up today and start earning entries for your chance to win one of 4 2018 Porsche Panameras. San Manuel Casino. All thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Get excited for Pizza Galaxy fans because Papa John's has a Galaxy Game Day offer for you. All season long on every Galaxy Game Day, enjoy 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price every Galaxy Game Day with promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
And welcome back. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy, with over 30 great flavors like grapefruit zazz, apple, tiki punch, strawberry, and California dreamin'. Shasta has a flavor for every Galaxy fan. This soccer season, it has to be Shasta. Happy to have you along here on Galaxy Radio. I'm Christian Miles. A big day. The Galaxy and RSL goalless at the break. One of 10 MLS fixtures. We can confirm NYCFC and Atlanta 1-1. France and the United States in France today, a 1-1 draw. Julian Green, remember him? He got on target 1 minute before halftime, but Kylian Mbappe giving the French a share of the points ahead of their big World Cup campaign. Columbus and the Red Bulls 1-1. Vancouver get a huge win, 5-2 over Orlando, while FC Dallas 2-1 victors over Montreal. New England won away to Chicago, and also got a goal, so that one ends at 1 apiece. And Houston taking care of the Columbus Crew today by a score of 2-0. Seattle and D.C. are currently at 1 goal apiece, and later it's Portland taking on Sporting Kansas City and San Jose and LAFC. Those last two games kicking off at the same time as this one. So as a result, the Galaxy on the outside looking in, they find themselves 4 points off that top 6 spot. You want that 6th spot, which is currently occupied by LAFC, because that's the last team to get into the playoffs. The Galaxy on 17 points. If they could take 3 points tonight, as it stands right now and the way it sets up, they can move, of course, within 2 of RSL and within 1 of 7th place Portland. All right, we're going to step aside. When we return, it's the second half kickoff. Will we see any goals? The only way to find out is to join us. It's LA and RSL next on Galaxy Radio.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shasta Zazz the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Get excited for pizza, Galaxy fans, because Papa John's has a Galaxy Game Day offer for you. All season long on every Galaxy Game Day, enjoy 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price every Galaxy Game Day with promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota. Let's go places.
The lights are dimmed. We welcome you back to the StubHub Center in the second half between LA and Real Salt Lake coming up shortly. Happy to have you along here on Galaxy Radio, and hopefully we're in store for a second half that was much better than a rather uneventful first 45 minutes. The Galaxy and RSL starving for chances going forward, really not offering up much in the attack. As a result, chances hard to come by. Will the second half change? We shall see. We can confirm Ziggy Schmid not making any changes to his 11. It's the same starting lineup that took the pitch at the beginning of the game. And likewise for RSL, they will set up the same. Very similar tactical setups for both of these two managers, Mike Pecky and Ziggy Schmid, going with the 4-2-3-1 tonight. Zlatan Ibrahimovic to get us started. Ibra with several long balls played forward, but it didn't bear any fruit, and we are underway here at StubHub, the final half of MLS soccer here in Carson, and the final half of MLS soccer for the Galaxy, going all the way up to June 30th, when the Galaxy will resume their campaign. A lot of time between now and then. So RSL in position for Rusnak. Trying to get things going. Galaxy will resume play away to San Jose on the 30th of June. Remember, as I mentioned in the first half, they have a quarterfinal U.S. Open Cup clash up in Portland against the Timbers. And that could potentially set up a semifinal meeting with LAFC, who will be taking on Sacramento Republic of the USL. Wouldn't that be something? So Salcedo onto it now for RSL, starting brightly here in the second half. This is Rusnak, who's involved in everything. Wide on the right-hand side for Jefferson Savarino, trying to become more established in that attacking third. The flag is down. Brooks Lennon is forward, cuts it back. Rusnak hits it first time inside the Galaxy penalty area. Hesitant is this RSL front line. We mentioned the struggles they have had, like the Galaxy, only 19 goals. Meanwhile, Acosta sized one up and hit one low, but not too hard. And that long ball forward at the other end for Zlatan. Ola Kamara is brought to ground. He's hit in the head on a back leg that time by Justin Glad. He's getting himself sandwiched between the likes of Glad and Sonny, but really nothing malicious intended. Kamara, remember, landed rather awkwardly on the back of his neck in the first half, but managed to play through the pain. He's just come back after missing out on the U.S. Open Cup clash on Wednesday and last weekend's trip to Portland. He was with Norway. Norway 1-0 over Panama on Wednesday in Oslo. Might cause some alarm for Panama, who are getting set to embark on their first ever World Cup, which begins this Thursday, June 14th, as Russia will take on Saudi Arabia in St. Petersburg. So we'll see a change perhaps. I can tell you Bradford Jamieson is starting to warm up on the sideline. Jamieson himself has been hindered by head injuries, succumbing to a concussion earlier this season, but he's starting to play himself into fitness. That concussion coming all the way back in January, and played a huge role scoring in the midweek on Wednesday night at the StubHub Track and Field Stadium against FC Golden State Force. In the 4th round of the U.S. Open Cup, but he is yet to taste any action in MLS. Meanwhile, another problem is developing with Sebastian Lletget as well, while all eyes are on Ola Kamara. Is able to shake it off. It's Sebastian Lletget who needs the assistance of the Galaxy medical staff, so this may be the change that we were talking about a moment ago, and it may be necessitated by injuries. So Bradford Jamieson getting set to come on. The LA Galaxy homegrown product by way of Santa Monica High School comes in for Sebastian Lletget on the 49th minute. And Jamieson making his MLS 2018 debut against a team that he really fancies his chances against. He scored 3 times in his career against Real Salt Lake, 2 of which coming last year. 1 goal in each game against Real Salt Lake. Jamieson scoring, of course, in that September draw here at StubHub, and one of the few positive signs in that 6-2 thrashing here at StubHub as well by RSL on the 4th of July. They'll touch it back, Galaxy in possession. Here's Romney trying to play it up the line, and mishits it, comes out of play, throw in. Inside the LA half for Sebastian Salcedo. Or rather, Danny Acosta and RSL have just the 1 win on their travels this season. That 1 win, of course, coming against the Seattle Sounders at the end of May. They go long, the Galaxy. Ibrahimovic beaten to it by Raimondo. Just on the edge of the box. Both teams going direct, both goalkeepers having to play out and be alert. Here's Rusnak, right-hand side for Lennon. And push it back. So Jamison's inclusion looks to be like for like, and he'll plug in centrally with Kamara left-hand side of midfield. Jamieson just underneath Lletget. Pontius wide on the right in the 4-2-3-1. Meanwhile, it's hit long for Acosta. Here comes RSL inside the penalty area, and it's repelled swiftly. So throw in now for RSL. The match crying out for some attacking inspiration. Bofo Salcedo now links up with Lennon. Rusnak knocks it back for Krylak. Salcedo gets into it now. Slips right past Pontius, who gets stuck in but commits the foul. It's a free kick halfway into the Galaxy half. Good start this for Real Salt Lake at the beginning of the second. Team that's only conceded once in their last 3 games, RSL. Only 5 teams have scored less coming into today than both of these 2 clubs in MLS. So trying to piece it together in the attack. Out comes Bingham on the free kick. The defense does its job. A little miscommunication back there, and wide on the first touch of the season for Bradford Jamieson IV. Good to see the youngster involved. Big part of the LA Galaxy G2 or Los Dos setup is Jamieson. Last year scoring 3 times, Jamieson, and just a handful of 9 appearances. He's been productive when he's out there. Here's Ibrahimovic back to Jamieson, playing underneath the big Swede. Sprays it wide for an onside Pontius, just on the edge of the Real Salt Lake penalty box. Here's Romney in support. The Galaxy has set up camp. Long ball intended for Ibrahimovic, headed away by Marcelo Silva. And RSL win it back, and here comes the side from Utah. Head up from Savarino, sends it forward, and it's Baird, who's tripped up by Jürgen Schilbeck. And a referee quick to the pocket. It's a yellow card for the Norwegian defender. The first booking of the night for Jürgen Schilbeck, who was just late on the challenge. And it's the correct call, much to the fans' chagrin, as Schilbeck is now booked for the 2nd time this season. really forced into this. He was losing out to Corey Baird, who was up there on his own and came in late, beaten for pace, as they say. Tell you what, I've seen Corey Baird throughout the years, and he's got a lot of speed. And he's going to be a handful for any central defender. Shilbeck had his problems last week, giving away the penalty kick. It's a tough one to swallow, as the Galaxy seeing Diego Valeri put away the penalty kick on the 57th minute up in Portland after Shilbeck brought down Flores. And this one from about 30 yards out. Be a test for David Bingham. It's sitting up nicely for a right footer, just left of center. Will it be Rusnak or will it be Bofo Salcedo, the kid from the San Fernando Valley? That is the question. Remember, the Galaxy, they have conceded twice from free kicks so far this season. And it's going to be Salcedo up and over the wall. Great effort, but it dipped a little too late. And did Bingham get a touch? That's the appeal from Real Salt Lake. No, so a goal kick for Bingham, who's quick to get things restarted. He's ordered to retake the goal kick as the ball was in motion.
Congratulations to everyone seated in section 130 row.
Galaxy with 3 shots in the first half, along with Real Salt Lake, just edging possession and 51% of the ball. I'm sure Ziggy Schmid addressing the point of, hey, when we do have the ball, we need to create better chances. They are going direct, but is yet to bear any fruit. Last touch off of Bradford Jamison, a throw-in for Real Salt Lake, just in front of the LA Galaxy bench. One of 10 MLS games, plus an international friendly for the USA today. Busy day for soccer, and fans of it in the North American continent. Here's Bradford Jamison looking spry, good cross. Ibrahimovic, he got to it. Ibrahimovic on the second ball, the tap in won't go. It's a goal line clearance, and it is courageous from Real Salt Lake. Somehow or another, both Ibra as well as Ola Camara failed to find the back of the net as Raimondo was off his line, and it was Justin Glad to the rescue. You can't get any closer without scoring. But it was started by a magical ball floated in by Bradford Jamison. The touch from Ibrahimovic just past Raimondo, and a backtracking Justin Glad saving the day for Real Salt Lake. And as a result, it's not going to be a corner kick despite the appeals of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Upon further review, it didn't cross the line. It popped out over. No goal, and Ibrahimovic continues a dialogue with Sonny. And neither one backing down. Ibrahimovic, I do, if you could read the body language, claiming, hey, I was entitled to make a challenge on that ball. And he is right. That ball is open for anyone, including Justin Glad, as well as Ibra and Ola Camara. Nevertheless, you have to say a great piece of defending from Justin Glad. A young 21-year-old. I'm sure Tab Ramos, the USA Under-20 manager, will be smiling at the likes of that. It's a long header forward. Ola Camara is in. He's onside. It's Ola Camara for the Galaxy. A brilliant save from Nick Raimondo, and a chance that lacked conviction from the Galaxy striker. He was in. Raimondo came all the way out of the 6-yard box to cut down the angle, and it's just not well taken from the Norwegian. Credit Raimondo, who came off his line to make it difficult, but it has to be better. Just has to be. But 2 gilt-edged chances within minutes for the Galaxy. And this corner kick to the far post off the head of Krylak. But only as far as Siani. The Galaxy get it back behind Jamison. Ricochets for Siani. Plays it forward. Here's Pontius. He's in. It's Chris Pontius. Takes a deflection over the end line. And the Galaxy will have another corner kick. Everything but the goal for these Galaxy fans who are desperate for one. Remember, the Galaxy, they've only found the back of the net 11 times in 7 games here at StubHub. the 7th worst mark in MLS. Servando Carrasco on the near side corner. The head down from Romney, but the foul witnessed by referee Ted Unkel. What a spell. So many chances for the Galaxy, but chances spurned, and some last-ditch defending by Real Salt Lake, who are living very, very dangerously right now. Justin Glad, the 21-year-old. And you see why he's been the first name on the team sheet. 7 shots to 5 in favor of the Galaxy tonight, but Glad, first name on the team sheet for Mike Petke. As solid as they come for a depleted defensive ranks. Here's Brooks Lennon, passes back for Jefferson Savarino, hits it early, Bingham saw it and repelled. Good save from the Galaxy keeper to force it wide. Corner kick coming up. Make it the 3rd on the evening for RSL. Rusnak to take it. So finally things starting to heat up here at StubHub. Beware the outswinger from Rusnak. It was a speculative attempt from the Venezuelan. Rusnak takes it, takes a deflection, hitting Ibrahimovic, or make that Servando Carrasco. We'll have another chance at it. Here come RSL, trying to set up for this one. They brought the tall timber forward. Silva along with Krylak up. Sonny in the box as well, along with Baird. It's a great delivery, but Zlatan Ibrahimovic does the dirty work and heads it clear. Back on it, though, is Savarino on this near side. This time it's Ciani who gets his head to it. Ibrahimovic is fouled. Referee plays advantage and will call it back. Perry Kitchen with a shove here on Sebastian Salcedo. Kitchen wanted the space. Salcedo not letting him take it. And the referee doing the wise thing, saying, hey guys, cool it. Free kick awarded about 35 yards away from the Galaxy goal. And finally some inspiration in this game. It's been really left a bit to be desired. Long free kick taken by Bingham. Trickles out of play. Throw in for the Galaxy inside the RSL defensive third. It's Chris Pontius on this right-hand side. Kamara and Ibrahimovic setting up in the box. Along with Jameson. It's a long heave. Good header that time from Glad. Krylak got to it. The volley from Pontius. Out comes Armando. Punches. Ibra! Not well cleared. Zlatan Ibrahimovic gets the goal. Flag is down. It's Ibra Kadabra to the rescue. And it's 1-0 to the LA Galaxy. It's his 3rd goal in as many games, and Nick Raimondo can only look on in despair, acknowledging his mistake. He opted to punch. It doesn't clear. And Ibrahimovic perfectly positioned for the easy knock-on with the header. His 6th goal of the season, his 3rd in as many games. A huge goal from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And a huge sigh of relief from the LA Galaxy, who have been yearning for a goal here. The 12th goal scored in 8 home games. Will that be the one that really opens the floodgates? We shall see. Meanwhile, Real Salt Lake looking for a swift response. Baird's dropped out wide. Savarino on the edge of the Galaxy penalty area. Swarmed by a sea of white. Out it pops for Lennon. Good cross. Takes a deflection. Rusnak waiting. And it was Pontius who rose with Romney to clear it. Nevertheless, it's a corner kick coming up now for Real Salt Lake, who get their 5th. What a moment for Ibrahimovic. Long pop-up for Real Salt Lake. And LA avert the danger. Here comes Savarino, drops that shoulder. Romney gets a piece over the head of Krylock. Here's Rusnak on the edge of the box trying to slip one through. Sunday wide. Savarino wide on the right-hand side. Jefferson Savarino deflects just wide of the Galaxy goal. Bingham went down for it. A scary, scary moment for LA, who are under siege right now. It was last off of Ashley Cole. And corner kick number 6 coming up for the visitors. A flurry here in the last 6 to 7 minutes. And here comes the delivery off the right foot. Rising was Salcedo as well as Acosta. But it's Ashley Cole who's fouled by Brooks Lennon, whose momentum carried it into Ashley Cole. It's going to be a booking for Brooks Lennon, who has dealt his first caution of the season. Well, fans are always encouraged to arrive early, avoid the headaches of traffic, and hop on board the Galaxy Express, powered by Long Beach Transit. The Galaxy Express offers free shuttles to and from StubHub Center for all LA Galaxy home matches. For more information, visit lagalaxy.com/shuttle. So confirmation of the booking, it will be the first yellow card of the evening for visiting Real Salt Lake, dealt to the right back, Brooks Lennon, who joins Jorgen Schjelbeck in the referee's bad books. So the long free kick, punted up for Ibrahimovic, rises, out comes Armando, punches again. This time much better, but making things unnecessarily precarious. For such a solid goalkeeper, some questionable decision making by the experienced Nick Armando. Meanwhile, we play on, and it'll be a free kick for Real Salt Lake. They'll touch it back. Lennon back to Raimondo. I remember going all the way back to that MLS Cup final, Nick Raimondo making those huge penalty kick saves. As RSL beat the Galaxy in the MLS Cup final in Seattle. It was a bitter pill for Galaxy fans to swallow. The Galaxy have knocked RSL out of the playoffs on 3 occasions, the 4 times they have met. Lennon now, meanwhile, crosses into Galaxy territory, works the big switch, but mishits it, out of play it goes. Throw in now for RSL. And the last time they met in the playoffs was 2016. The Galaxy in the first round taking care of business here at StubHub, 3-1. We're marching on, eliminating RSL from postseason contention. Long searching ball for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, just trying to flick it forward for Ola Kamara. Ibra trying to play that number 10 role here. He likes to do that, drop into those deep areas. He's so technically gifted. Long cross, Ibra heads it down, and Ibra scores! It's Zlatan Mania in Carson. Ibra can do no wrong. Super Swede to the rescue. 2-0 to the Galaxy. Pandemonium and sheer delight in Carson. They've been crying out this for a long, long time. 2 goals in the space of 6 minutes, the 7th of the season. He's on form, and he can do no wrong. The Lion has roared. It was a great cross sent in from Ashley Cole. Majestically rising was Ibrahimovic, who just manhandles Justin Glad. A man amongst the boys. Ibra raises his arm in sheer delight. What a ball and what a finish. What a player. Fourth goal in 3 games from Ibra. The Galaxy roaring to life. So what kind of a response will we see from Real Salt Lake? The direct route and Route 1 hasn't really paid dividends so far this season. But it's paying off tonight, and they do it once again. Glad this time gets under it. Silva locates Lennon by way of the header. Here's Krylock. Galaxy just bypassing their own midfield time and time again. Looking a lot like England back in 1985. Simple but effective. Salcedo, meanwhile, trying to work the long diagonal, and Ashley Cole read that one all the way. What a moment for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and he will go into the World Cup break with a huge smile on his face. He has done his part. The numbers on Zlatan are this: 7 goals in 9 games, 3 assists, and you got to throw in a red card. Starting to play like that world-class player everybody knew he was. And it's going to be a booking here for Ola Kamara. Shoving down the likes of Justin Glad. It looked to be innocuous. Glad goes to ground, so Kamara gets the yellow card. First booking of the season for the Norwegian. So we can tell you, DC United falling to the Seattle Sounders tonight. The final score 2-1. That one up in the Pacific Northwest. That puts a little pressure on the Galaxy as Seattle now up to 11 points, just 6 behind LA. Thrown on his far side as we head into minute 70. 20 left in this one. He'll touch it back. Shelbeck now for Ashley Cole. Sets up camp in the RSL half. Hits one directly for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Too strong. Easily held this time by Nick Raimondo. New side now for Danny Acosta. Here comes Real Salt Lake looking to build some possession. They'll send it back to their center half, Marcelo Silva. Wide on the right-hand side, Savarino, clever stuff here. Savarino's done well. Lennon with him, stride for stride, gets the good cross straight into the heart of that defense. Rising well was David Romney. There's a dogged determination about this Real Salt Lake team right now. Quickly taken. Sonny now for Krylak. Center of the park for Rusnak from about 40 yards away from the Galaxy goal. He'll revert wide on the right-hand side. Here's Lennon, former Liverpool man. Rusnak, former Manchester City trainee. And here's Salcedo. Wound one up from about 20 yards deep, but blazing well high of David Romney's goal. Going to make that David Bingham's goal. So a free kick coming up here, a goal kick for David Bingham. Hey, soccer fans, LA Galaxy Summer of Soccer plans are available now with a special Father's Day discount. Fans can purchase tickets to International Champions Cup matches at the Rose Bowl, in addition to discounted tickets to 2 or more LA Galaxy regular season summer games. Visit www.lagalaxy.com/summer for more info. Luis Silva coming in. Brooks Lennon off, first substitution of the evening for RSL. Interesting to see how Silva, the Mexican who was raised in Los Angeles, will fare. He likes to play wide on the right-hand side. Can play on either flank, however. He's trying to add some attacking punch. It looks as though he's going to join Corey Baird up top. A two-pronged attack, so this will signal a tactical shift by Mike Petke, and it's Silva trying to nip in on Michael Ciani. His first touch let him down, but he recovered well, but it's a costly giveaway from the Frenchman, really putting his team under heavy pressure. And here comes Bradford Jamieson to the rescue. Well played, Bradford Jamieson back to Bingham, who sends it forward. Justin Glad. So back for Krylak. Credit Servando Carrasco with the assist on the LA Galaxy goal. Carrasco grabs his second assist of the campaign. Still no answer though from Real Salt Lake. Time becoming a factor here. 16 minutes left in this one. Here's Rosnak. His partner in support, the Nigerian Sonny. Straight up 4-4-2 right now for Mike Petke. Make that a 4-3-3 with Savarino up wide on the right-hand side. Silva joining Baird up there. They're going for broke right now. Why not? But it's Ashley Cole who won it back, and he's fouled in the process. Free kick for the Galaxy. Now it comes about match management right now. Can the Galaxy see this one out? They've struggled in this department at times this season. Be a test of their wits, that's for sure. Why wouldn't it be the perfect tonic if they could get all 3 points heading into that break before that clash up north in San Jose at the end of the month against the Earthquakes. Long searching ball for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Did well to keep it in. Hooks onto it. Zlatan making something out of nothing between two Real Salt Lake defenders. Didn't he do well? He's up for the fight tonight, that's for sure. Heading towards a hat trick, and you wouldn't put it past Zlatan. His third game with 2 goals. Did it against LAFC, did it against FC Dallas, and he's done it tonight against RSL. The only other goal, of course, the match winner in Chicago a couple of months ago. Sunday, back for Glad. Savarino loses it. Shilbeck says, hey, I'll take it. Crosses into the center circle. Locates his countryman Kamara, and here they come. Shilbeck continues his run, and Shilbeck in. Jorgen Shilbeck pulls it back. The first time I've seen Jorgen Shilbeck make such a run, but you got to reward the big center half who did really well. Pulled it to the byline, trying to cut it back, but his pass wasn't exactly of the highest quality. He'll track all the way back. Good coverage at the back for him, provided by Perry Kitchen. No doubt Shilbeck gassed by that run. It's coming from a guy who is a big question mark to start this game with a nagging hamstring problem. But it's dropped now for Pontius. Squares it out in front. Oh, it's on. It's Ola. Camera fires one home and scores. The Galaxy are on easy street. Ola does it again. LA Galaxy 3. Real Salt Lake, nothing. Brilliantly played by Chris Pontius. He got the start, grabs his first assist of the season. Pontius with a simple ball squared. And while RSL were caught out at the back, the Galaxy punishing the visitors for their defensive mistakes. It was just a simple ball over the top for Pontius, who puts it at the top of the penalty area for Ola, who really made a good finish out of it. Kept it low, put it across his body and into that bottom far corner past Nick Raimondo. And Ola Kamara doing what he does best, scoring goals. And the former Columbus crewman makes it a half dozen on the season, announcing his return in grand fashion. And now it's going to be Real Salt Lake getting set to make a switch. So Baird off, and Pablo Ruiz will come on, making his 7th appearance of the season is Pablo Ruiz. An inauspicious first 77 minutes from the Real Salt Lake rookie. So Ruiz, the Argentine, still looking for his first goal in his first season in Major League Soccer. Here's Krylak. And that one belted high. Half chances really right now for Real Salt Lake. This one's speculative from way outside the area. So Ruiz, the young Argentine, still yet to leave an imprint. It's a team, of course, let down by the big signing Alfredo Ortuño, the Spanish striker who came over at the beginning of the campaign for about $7 million and has only made a handful of appearances and yet to figure in the Galaxy attack. And it was a high challenge at the back. The goal kick forward from Bingham, and it was Silva who came in with a dangerous play on Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I'll tell you what, that ball and that foot is at head level. It's got to be a yellow card. And Ted Uncle not giving the yellow card. REC does in retrospect. Good decision. And the right decision. Experienced refereeing. So Marcelo Silva, fourth booking of the season for the Uruguayan. He's had his hands full tonight, but they are not the biggest. Glad and Silva. The Galaxy have bullied them inside the box. And here's Romney. Looking to put it beyond doubt. Pontius has had a great night tonight for the Galaxy. Carrasco gives it away. Salcedo loses out. Kitchen getting stuck in. The referee calling it back. Free kick for Real Salt Lake. So the second substitution for Real Salt Lake. Ciani, meanwhile, just sprays it out. Not the best of balls from the Frenchman. You get the good with the bad from Michael Ciani. Certainly is a physical specimen. 6'4", and puts himself about. Works hard. His decision-making has been called into question. Had some shaky moments against the Timbers last weekend. And Savarino off on a run right now for Real Salt Lake. This is really well played from the Venezuelan. Stepping through the defense. Fires, but well blocked by Perry Kitchen. It may drop now. It's Ruiz who lays lace to leather. And misfires well wide. They just have not had their shooting boots on tonight, Real Salt Lake. Resorting to these speculative long balls and half chances. Real interesting decision for a team that's only scored 3 goals from outside the box this season. The summer of soccer continues. The Galaxy 10 minutes away from victory number 6 on the season. Putting together a pretty good little run as well. Make it back-to-back wins in all competitions. Go 2 unbeaten in MLS play ahead of the 3-week break. It drops for Bradford Jamieson, who's been a positive influence on things. Jamieson around 1. Jamieson rides the challenge of Salcedo. Back for Ibrahimovic. Just loses his concentration. The Galaxy keep possession behind Pontius, who's closed down in this near side from Bofo Salcedo. And they'll drop it all the way back for Jurgen Schelbeck inside his own half in the center circle. Takes a touch on the burst forward, hits it long on the diagonal. And Pontius trying to race to it, but beaten to it by Salcedo. Throw in for the Galaxy, however. Romney. Camara. Good to see all on the score sheet. And while we got a moment, hey, Galaxy fans, pack your bags and join the Galaxy on the road with the Ascal Airlines road trip package. The first fans to purchase their discounted flight to San Jose or Seattle will receive a Galaxy travel bag or a travel neck pillow along with a game ticket. Now, to purchase your flight or learn more about the discounted away travel, visit LAGalaxy.com/flyalaska. Galaxy not too eager to get this one back into play. Still 2 subs available for Ziggy Schmidt, and it will trickle over the end line. And Ima Boateng is off the bench and getting set to come on for Ziggy Schmid. Meanwhile, RSL behind Justin Glad. Acres of space as they bring it up on this right-hand side. Back to Sunday. Just haven't had any bite going forward. It's Ruiz, the substitute, who just came in on a burst right through the center of the park, slicing through that Galaxy midfield. And Glad makes himself available on the right-hand side. Puts in a pretty good cross, and it was Silva waiting for it, but a courageous header from Michael Ciani. Very well played by the Frenchman. Silva is going to be a real handful for these Galaxy defenders. So Ima Boateng, no doubt, will come on. Bradford Jamieson replacing Leggett. This will no doubt probably see a further alteration in the midfield approach for Ziggy Schmid. Ima's been absolutely fantastic, on great form as of late. That's Real Salt Lake looking to conjure something forward behind Silva. Galaxy haven't deviated from their tactical setup with 4 at the back, the double pivot in the midfield with 3 just underneath Ibrahimovic. Hopeful ball cut out nicely by Chris Pontius, and it's up for Ibrahimovic trying to lay it forward now, but the flag goes up against Ola Kamara, and I'm going to go out and say this is the wrong decision from the referee's assistant. He looked to be on, or was he? The initial appearances, it looked as though he was on. We'll have to take a look at it on replay. It was Kamara playing just on the edge. Did Acosta play him? That's the question. So it will be a substitution. And it will be Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the hero tonight, coming off. And he's going to get a standing ovation from these LA Galaxy fans to be replaced by Ima Boateng. Tried to reconcile with Sunday, who wanted none of it. Shakes off the offer of a handshake. So the 6'5" Ibrahimovic comes off, and on comes 5'3" Ima Boateng, who's a pocket full of dynamite. He's had a hand in 4 goals in his last 5 appearances, scoring on 1 occasion. He's been absolutely fantastic, Ima Boateng, providing a different dimension off the bench and really stretching defenders with his pace and speed in wide positions, predominantly on the left-hand side. Ima also involved in the midweek, going in a big game, playing 86 minutes against FC Golden State Force on Wednesday, going 72 minutes up in Portland last weekend. Set up the LA goal up in Portland for Chris Pontius. So RSL looking to build in possession here. 87th minute, the switch from Salcedo, cut by the central Ima Boateng. Links well with the other substitute, Jamieson, and here come the 2 youngsters. Head up from Jamieson, who's looked the part. Boateng stretching the field wide on the right-hand side, thinks about the corner flag, and it's a no-nonsense challenge from Seba Salcedo. He says enough of that, but a throw-in for the Galaxy. Hey fans, come celebrate the 4th of July with your LA Galaxy as they get set to take on DC United Wednesday, July 4th at 7:30 here at StubHub. And be sure to stick around after the game to watch the Galaxy's annual post-game fireworks show. Tickets start at $30. Secure yours before they're gone at lagalaxy.com/tickets. So Boateng undaunted by the crunching challenge from Bofo Salcedo. Salt Lake laying themselves nutmeg. It's Chris Pontius who slipped his right through Bofo South State. I'll tell you what, Chris Pontius has turned the clock back tonight. He's having one of his better performances. A 31-year-old attacker asked to play a wide role after featuring in the number 9 position up top as the lone striker last weekend in Portland. Didn't play a part on Wednesday night. In fact, the Galaxy making a whole host of changes. 11 from the team that took the pitch against SC Golden State Force in the 4th round of the U.S. Open Cup here in Carson Wednesday evening. And Sandy Acosta hitting that long ball. Glad stormed forward. They've gone threadbare at the back here, throwing everything forward, Real Salt Lake, but it really hasn't translated into attacking chances. Sunday, now for the visitors. And he be the inspiration. It's Ruiz trying to link up with Silva. Silva couldn't get into it, took a shove in the back. RSL keep possession. It's a lazy ball from Sunday, but Jefferson Savarino does just enough, and it will be an RSL throw. Just a minute and a half left before added on time. The Galaxy, remember, looking to even the scales with their 4th home win, in contrast to their 4 home defeats. Trying to end a run of 4 losses in 5 games. It's wound up and hit speculatively once again by Ruiz, but really more of the same. Half chances for Real Salt Lake as we head into the final minutes. And it may be a bridge too far for Real Salt Lake. Their break, of course, will see them back in action on the 23rd against San Jose before paying a visit a week later to Columbus. Tamir Krylak. And they push it forward through now. And here comes Real Salt Lake. Good movement, but just breaking down in that final third. Galaxy is just a recap on their schedule. The 15th of June up in Portland. The U.S. Open Cup quarterfinals. They'll have another break. Another 15 days off before a June 30th visit to San Jose, returning home on the 4th of July against DC. And then the fixtures and the games really start to pile up as 4 minutes will be added on here. 4th of July against DC, the 7th against Columbus. Both of those games at StubHub before a trip out east to take on the New England Revolution and Brad Friedel, who is really starting to work some miracles in Massachusetts. As a Revolution coming into today in the 5th position in the East. Carrasco claims it. Galaxy trying to ride it out. Looking for their 5th clean sheet of the season. And just their 2nd here at StubHub. Following that 1-0 triumph late last month over San Jose, a 0-0. Final switch coming in, and it will be Ola Kamara off here in stoppage time, and he will be replaced by Ari Lassiter, the young 22-year-old. Lassiter is kind of yo-yoed between LA Galaxy 2 and the first team, but he's coming off a great performance on Wednesday night, scoring a brace, 2 goals, one of which a spectacular overhead scissor volley to set the Galaxy on their way to the quarterfinals. A change in the substitution, and the 4th official getting it wrong. The board had illuminated number 11, Ola Kamara, but it's going to be Pontius coming up. And my, wasn't it a fine game for Chris Pontius, who did really well. Put in some tantalizing crosses, and of course, had the setup on the Ola Kamara goal on the 77th minute. And a challenge on that far side. As Boateng drawing out the frustrations. It was Krylak getting in. It's a full-blooded challenge. As though it was Silva, and he's got to tread lightly here. He's already on a booking. Silva just diving in on the challenge and came in with studs up. If you follow this to the letter of the law, Silva should be off. His 2nd bookable offense. And he's already sitting on 4 yellow cards. He'll be sent off. Doesn't make much contact with Carrasco. It came in studs up. Nevertheless, we play on. The free kick falls across the far touchline. Throw in for Real Salt Lake. Coming up, we'll have a post-game show. I'll give you the man of the match. Pretty obvious as to who that's going to be. And we'll recap what has been a very happy night for Galaxy supporters. Let's put the icing on the cake with a shutout. Dying moments here as Krylak sends it back for Justin Glad, who Real Salt Lake team, you can just characterize their output today as just stale, uninventive. Not enough to really trouble this Galaxy defense. Started well. Several forays going forward in the first quarter of an hour, but didn't really offer much after that. Forward now for Silva. Lets it drop to his feet. Lays it wide on the right-hand side. Savarino sees it take a deflection. Romney only too happy to clear. And here's Danny Acosta, who thought about it. For Ari Lassiter gets his first touch and sends it all the way up to midfield. And that's going to do it. Full time comes. And the LA Galaxy, with a big collective smile on their faces. 2 goals in the second half from Zlatan Ibrahimovic and 1 from Ola Kamara. The big-name players with some big-time strikes. A comprehensive, well-deserved 3 points. One of the better performances here at the StubHub Center so far this season for the Galaxy, who move up to 20 points and draw within 2 points of Real Salt Lake and putting themselves closer and closer to the top 6 and the MLS Cup playoffs here as we get close to the mid-season halfway point. A lot of positive talking moments. Some positive individual displays from Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Chris Pontius. But in the end, to the victor goes the spoils. And for the 6th time this season, the LA Galaxy walkout winners. Full time here at StubHub Center. The LA Galaxy 3, Real Salt Lake 0. Keep it right here on Galaxy Radio. Plenty to unpack. The post-game show is coming up next.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. Start at StubHub and let the fun find you. And Toyota. Let's go places.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who believe there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Those who follow their passion and inspire others to do the same. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Discover the Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Happy times for the LA Galaxy. 3-0 victors over visiting Real Salt Lake in the first of 2 meetings against their Western Conference rivals. These two, of course, will renew acquaintances coming up in September in Salt Lake City. But tonight belongs to the Galaxy, and specifically our man of the match, which is brought to you by Herbalife. Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. And who else but Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and for the 3rd time this season, scoring 2 goals in a single match, both of which coming 6 minutes apart via the header. It came in the 61st minute, putting on a knock-on and a mistake by Nick Raimondo. An easy tap-in from close range, and then it was a cross and a beautiful ball floated up 6 minutes later from the left-hand side. And it was Ibrahimovic just manhandling Justin Glad on the defensive end to make it 2-0. The Galaxy capping it off 9 minutes later as Chris Pontius squared for Ola Kamara, who comes back from international duty. And it was a pinpoint, picture-perfect finish from the Norwegian, who grabs his 6th of the season, second only to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It puts his total up to 7 goals, but a comprehensive win, a deserved win for the LA Galaxy. They had some shaky moments in the first half as Real Salt Lake started the better of these two teams. The Galaxy establishing some order and some dominance in terms of possession towards the end of the first half, but it was a flat first half. The second half was anything but that. It came to life. Real Salt Lake came out with attacking purpose, asking the questions. David Bingham making some saves. However, Ibrahimovic roaring to life. And what is different from this game and what will set it apart is the direct route approach taken by the Galaxy as they go straight to the head of Zlatan Ibrahimovic time and time again. They call it Route 1 in the UK, bypassing the midfield and playing the long ball. But my, didn't it bear fruit tonight? Time and time again, the Galaxy, robust, physical Swedish striker, just too much for these Salt Lake defenders, and as a result, Real Salt Lake fall for just the 7th time this season, and more importantly, they lose some ground in what will be a team that they could be going against in the playoff race coming up in late October, as the Galaxy now cut the gap between themselves and Real Salt Lake from 5 points to just 2. We'll see how things shake out here. A lot of games, as I mentioned, 10 taking place in Major League Soccer. We're going to take a quick break here, but keep it right here on Galaxy Radio. When we return, we'll check on some of the other fixtures and games unfolding on a busy night in MLS, plus our final thoughts here on Galaxy Radio. Stay with us.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who believe there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Those who follow their passion and inspire others to do the same. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Discover the Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
Then the final game before the end of June, a 3-week break. The LA Galaxy get a happy send-off. 3-0 victors over Real Salt Lake. Happy to have you along here on Galaxy Radio. I'm Christian Miles, and the Galaxy putting together perhaps their best home performance of the entire campaign. And RSL really with no answer going forward, a series of half chances. Let's break down the stats for you here. Sure, Real Salt Lake had a better share of possession, 55-45, only able to muster up 3 shots on target. The Galaxy only had 1 shot accredited to them at halftime, but ended up with 6 on target as the attack really roared to life, of course inspired by the galactic presence of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who bags a brace in a single game for the 3rd time this season. The win, as a result, doesn't see any movement in the standings. The Galaxy remain in the 8th position. I mentioned the ground they gained on Real Salt Lake, cutting the gap from 5 to 2 points. The Galaxy in the 8th position, just behind the Houston Dynamo. Real Salt Lake now level with the Portland Timbers on 22 points, but some big movement here. SC Dallas, 5 points clear in the 2nd position, level on points with first place Sporting Kansas City. And then it's LAFC, who got a big win tonight away to San Jose, who moved to 24 points, 5 adrift of the 2 Western Conference leaders, followed by Vancouver, who got a big 5-2 thumping victory over Orlando. So a lot taking shape here in the Western Conference and a lot of movement tonight, but the Galaxy will be only too happy to cap off what has been a great week. It started with a confidence-lifting 1-1 draw away to the Portland Timbers last weekend, followed up on a Wednesday victory over amateur side FC Golden State Force in the 4th round of the U.S. Open Cup. And now with this victory tonight, it's the perfect way to enter the break ahead of that June 15th clash coming up shortly in 6 days' time in the 5th rounder quarterfinals of the U.S. Open Cup against a tough team up in Portland in the Pacific Northwest. Confirmation of the final scores: Portland and Sporting Kansas City goalless. The San Jose Earthquakes losing a 7-goal thriller, and it was LAFC getting the 4th strike, 4-3 in that one. Earlier today, it was Seattle 2, DC 1, Houston 2-0 over Colorado, while Chicago and New England settled for a 1-1 draw. FC Dallas 2-0 victors over Montreal, while Vancouver slated Orlando 5-2. Columbus and New York 1-1. And, of course, the day starting off with the marquee fixture up in New York at Yankee Stadium, NYCFC and Atlanta trading goals in a 1-1 finish. But final thoughts tonight before we sign off what is going to be about 3 weeks' time. I think the LA Galaxy have plenty to build upon. Yes, it's not perfect, but they get their 5th clean sheet of the season. It's starting to show more solidity at the back. An unchanged back four from Ziggy Schmid certainly paid dividends, and you have to tip your hat tonight to Jorgen Skjelvik, who is a big question mark. He sustained a minor hamstring problem. Not sure if it was last week or during training this week, but he was a late game decision. He goes, and he had some great moments calmly playing out of the back and continues to solidify that partnership alongside Ciani in the center of defense. And how about Servando Carrasco in his 3rd consecutive start in central midfield, proving to be the perfect foil alongside Perry Kitchen, and actually put in a sublime ball for Zlatan Ibrahimovic on Ibra's 2nd strike. So Carrasco filling in admirably in the absence of the Dos Santos brothers as well as Baggio Husidic. Right back, well, Dave Romney is not going to offer you much going forward, but he was solid enough to really extinguish any attacking threat from Sebastian Salcedo, as the chances were few and far between. Just 3 shots on target for Real Salt Lake. But what was nice to see is coming together of this front line. Chris Pontius had an especially good game tonight on the right-hand side, coming in for the injured Roman Alessandrini, dropping from the number 9 role he played last week at the Portland Timbers. And my, didn't it pay off? He's not known for that, but the 31-year-old mustered up perhaps his best appearance of the season, putting in some timely crosses and calmly squaring one across for Ola Kamara to put in the 3rd and final goal on the 76th minute and really put Real Salt Lake out of their misery. So plenty of positives to build upon and plenty of tinkering to come here during the 3-week break. But for now, it's happy time for the LA Galaxy. Once again, it's full time here in Carson. The LA Galaxy 3, Real Salt Lake 0 is a Galaxy win for the 6th time and the 4th time here on the home ground. That's all the time we have for. On behalf of the entire crew here in Southern California, I'm Christian Miles saying good night from Carson. We'll see you on the 30th of June in San Jose. So long, everybody.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
In the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu.